out these Ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Alright, let's kick some ass, Seabass.
Idiot.
Granted though, I've never seen Bleach.
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
You know, after all my years of watching Toonami, I've never, or Adult Swim, I've never seen Bleach.
Call a doctor!
Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
You're saying this is all my fault. Losing my father. Losing Camille.
Losing the lottery.
I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me.
Yay?
But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me. It's only because of my ability that Landon... I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control.
Yes, you can with therapy.
Of course. The same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death. Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon?
Yeah, what? Yeah, what kind of effed up...
And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way. Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no?
Huh?
It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed.
And then?
The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
No.
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then. Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death. Tina,
you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on.
Yeah.
Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I'm all okay, Dina?
No.
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful.
Oh boy.
I won't apologize, Vivian.
Well then, I'll just get your mom. Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of the serum into her own arm. Soon, ethereal
You want
crystals appear.
forgiveness? Get religion.
Ethereal crystals appear on her body, sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend.
And now she's your
I'm going to bid
last.
her farewell.
God damn.
Dina, soon the pain will be over. Between me and Lord Phaethon,
Yo.
don't come any closer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey. Dude, I will say the enemy design they have for the bosses is just top notch. Yo, were those, did those come out of her nipples? Yo, flipping laser nipples. Get back.
Behind you!
Uh-oh.
What happened? What the...
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me.
Yo, what the hell happened?
My own choice. I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best. Vivian! Vivian, your body. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore. No, please. No. It's so warm in the night.
Oh no.
No. It can't end like this.
What just happened? Yo, we have the power? It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile. But soon the environment and your teacher both dissolved in the water, like behind a misty curtain, blurring, then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Huh?
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
We have the power. Yeah, we were in dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the Ethereals. I saw then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did, but then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Dizzy.
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay.
Okay. Good night then.
Darn it, I missed it.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Upset stomach, diarrhea, Pepto-Bismol.
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Well, not your fault.
You only became an Ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start. But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain.
Let me guess, the power of friendship.
Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela.
Huh?
But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
No, my etheric energy?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special.
Oh no, I am the chosen one.
This is a gift your teacher left you.
This has to do with our teacher?
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint?
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
Now I'm even more worried.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once.
Just once.
There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Or a nuclear bomb.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's...
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
What?
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
I'll believe it when I see it. So Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and anticipatory as always. You can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Ifri's music from her store. Thank goodness, time goes on. But there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Belle, are you feeling alright? Lycon said you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it, and that Miss Yuan, we should investigate her, but let's not talk about that for now. You've only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be here with you whatever happens in the future. Yay? Alright, upstairs we go. Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened recently, but can I really control ether energy? If this is a gift from our teacher left for us, then doesn't that prove her research was focused on mitigating the damage of hollows have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent, but I don't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Sweet! Yay. New Eridu continues to coexist with with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crises ever cease. New stories and the distant horizon are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day. Present or past, one day there'll come memories worth holding on to. Yay? Well, someone calling herself Jin Yuan is here for you. She dressed like one of those masters of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? Sure do. Yeah, it does. Wise, do you remember what the mayor said before? That he'd bring in a void hunter ranked special investigator to help us adjust to our ethereal aptitude? Genuine is that investigator. I see, no wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have good feng shui, and 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Really? Yeah, she looked so serious. It doesn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. If you have time now, you should go find her, Belle. Hold on. Wait, not yet. Alright, let's see what's going on at the newsstand.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
Yo, this is a Howl.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Uh-huh. Don't underestimate huskies.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Genuine gently pets the Howl's head, stuffs a few dennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business.
Yay?
Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
You know, one of these days, Alex, one of these days.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yishuan, a mystic from Honkai Summit.
Mystic Yishan Summon.
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life.
Yeah, I think we're definitely near the cliffhanger, Alex.
But what's Yuinkui Summit?
Yeah, because they're definitely teasing the first character of Season 2, which, as always in every miHoYo game, apparently, is based around China.
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
What kind of partnership?
What sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquai Summit.
Mm-hmm.
If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Good. Then let's go. Chuan Shifu, where's the store? It's at Lumine Square. It's called Vying. Yo, I know that store. Oh, I know that store, but hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over there first. It's been ages since I last came to Janus Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Lumina Square. We can meet up there. Change you and Lads goodbye, and to you in the leave 6th Street. Well, okay, I guess we're still going on an adventure. Alright, to Lumina Square. Yeah, I'm surprised the cliffhanger's not incoming now. Wait a minute, did this girl die?
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my palm. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
Oh, no. Wrong.
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Who are these people?
So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, Juan calm and composed and
Fortune-telling
says,
services is 10,000 dennies per session.
In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish Wealth with Desire spell.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Yo, I need to learn that stuff. Nina, ne, Nina, neen, ne, ne, ne. I am no immortal. I'm just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. Nina, Nina. Ina na na no no nina. Enna no. Now, how about taking it to your repair store? Ina na 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 no. Ooh. Ina na na. Enna ni. Ina na ni na ni enna. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. Belle, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let me check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issue, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Yo, my Ina skills are getting better. Ina ne ne na na ne ne. Ina na na na. Ina na una nana. Ina nuna. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of the mystic, you must have an initiate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister to step on the path of mysticism to check you over. Inana nina nuna. And nuna na na ne nuna. Alright, let's check the parts. Calm down. Let me check your parts first. And you carefully check Bangbu CC's parts. Its network module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor. You fix it. There we go. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? And no
No. We're completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
Congratulations. You are now connected to the internet. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel ignited and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while. Its gaze grows brighter. You're welcome. Though one should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Since you're all right now, it is time for us to take our leave. Belle, let's head to that store.
Yishun Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place. Ah, this is the one.
Seems like it's closed.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Uh-oh. Secret door knock. Genuine walks to the front door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm. and then slips a note through the door. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Jinyuan. Yo, there's someone inside?
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
Huh.
I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
Yo, what a strange business.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Is that so?
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Oh, you tease, you game. You tease. Alex, I figured out a way for you to get rich. Business for introverts. Belle, you're back. Did everything go well? It went well. It went well. It's just that Genuine Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see, Belle. Do you think that Genuine Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight from out of a movie. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat Ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Genuine Shifu is lying. She really did display mystic powers back in the hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Jiwan Shifu said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Belle, you've been so busy recently, you should take this time to rest and have a break.